Hello once again, witchy people. I'm back to talk about phrases, sayings, folklore, mythology, that sort of thing, because I like that sort of thing. And today I thought I'd choose a phrase that a lot of people know. It's a worldwide phrase, knock on wood. Now in the United Kingdom, including Ireland, New Zealand, South Africa, Australia, we tend to say touch wood rather than knock on wood or knock wood. Yeah, we just say touch wood, and it's to stop. It's not really for luck exactly. It's so that it's not to tempt fate. So say you were saying, I'm going to do really well in my exams, touch wood, and you knock on the wood. But why do we do this? It's really odd. And it's an odd thing if you think about it. You know, knocking on wood, bringing you luck, or to stop you tempting fate. And well, depending on where you are around the world, and I'll go into that a bit more in a minute. So it dates back. A lot of people think it dates back to Christ on the cross, and you touch the cross, and the cross is made of wood. It actually stems from German folklore and Celtic traditions, Druidry, ancient pagan traditions, and it stems from the belief that trees, all things, have either, but trees especially, have either spirits or guardians or wood nymphs, anything like that, sprites, the fae folk, anything like that. They have the energy, and you knock on the tree to call forth that good luck. And it used to be in England that you knocked the first time to get the attention, and then you knocked the second time to say thank you. So like I said, that was really for tempting fate. That's where it comes from, as far as traditionally that I know. So you awaken the benevolent tree guardian by knocking on the wood. The other thing that is said in ancient pagan traditions in England is you knocked on the wood, you told your secrets to the trees to unburden yourself, and you knocked on the wood so that the evil spirits couldn't overhear your secrets. That's another thing where it comes from. So let's start with Italy. Italy don't exactly have knock on wood, they have tocco ferro, which is knock on iron. And it's especially related to if you see anything to do with death, like a death procession, a funeral procession, or an undertaker. So they don't, in Italy, you don't really have the knock on wood. Now, oh crikey, this is going to be a long list. Indonesia, Malaysia, Lebanon, Syria, Georgia, Greece, I think. They knock on wood if they overhear something bad being said. And it's to stop the bad from spreading, basically, or to stop future bad occurrences. So that's that sort of side. Now, if you knock on wood to encourage good luck, and to make good luck continue, if someone talks about good luck happening, well then you knock on wood, and that's Egypt and Israel sort of areas. Now Romania, I think it's quite interesting. In Romania, you do knock on wood, but you can't knock on a table, because I think it's because in ancient times, as well as more recent times, I guess, monks used to knock on the table and rap on the table to call people to prayer. So it's, it's a bit naughty, a bit disrespectful of another religion to knock on wood. So in Romania, they don't knock on tables. Now, quite funnily, also this may apply to Latin America. In Latin America, you can knock on wood, but you can't knock on anything that's got legs. So no tables, no chairs, no beds. So nothing that has, anything that's wooden but it's not allowed to have legs. So you can knock on a shelf as long as it didn't have legs. Okay, Iran, you knock on wood to ensure good things happening, and if you explain something good is happening, you knock on wood to make sure you don't jinx it. So it's kind of like the tempting fate, the same as England, but that also applies to a lot of Baltic countries, Bosnia, can't talk, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Croatia, Montenegro, Serbia, Poland, Russia, the Czech Republic. All of these have that same sort of feeling. If it's for protection from the evil eye, you knock on wood for protection from the evil eye, that would be Bulgaria. Spain and France, they also do to stop tempting fate, really. It's kind of thing. Now, if you're in Turkey and you overhear or someone talks to you about someone else's bad luck, the polite thing to do is to tug on your earlobe and then knock on wood, as if to say, you know, thank goodness this isn't happening to me, to stop that bad luck befalling on you. Brazil, you have to knock 3 times. If someone suggests to you or you talk about or they explain once again if someone else is having bad luck or a bad luck occurring, you knock 3 times. It has to be 3, and that's for protection against that bad luck. It's not for luck, it's for protection against luck. Norway, they could, I don't know what the saying is in Norway, but in Norway they don't say knock on wood, they say knock on the table, which is quite funny. In Denmark they have something again, they knock under the table. They don't knock on top of the table, they knock under the table, and they knock 7, 9 or 13 times because these are considered magical numbers. Now see, all of these go back the ancient traditions apparently. There is one country that has more of a recent tradition dating back to the 18th century, and that's America. Now the muzzle loading rifles, I get it all out, muzzle loading rifles had like wooden barrels and wooden stocks, and soldiers especially would, when they put the black powder charge into the barrel, they would knock the wooden stocks to make sure the black charge went down the barrel properly and settled properly, and yeah, they'd knock it to settle it, to ensure that you'd have that the gun would fire properly, that it would shoot properly. So it's kind of like, you know, asking for a bit of help and luck in that way. So there you go. Knocking on wood. Loads and loads of different but similar sort of reasons why people do it, where it came from. Certainly from sort of like English and Germanic sort of places. Like I said, it does come from that whole fae folk and tree spirits, tree guardians sort of idea, and druidry, that sort of thing. From around the world, I don't know where it dates back to, I really don't. I think it does date back to the idea that trees have spirits and energy. So there you go. Known all around the world to a certain degree. Knock on wood. That's it for now. Thank you for watching, Witchy people. I'll be back soon. Bye.